Hello everyone, welcome back to online class. So here we are going to deal with English 1 paper. So we already know that English 1 paper is having a particular pattern. That is, first one is composition questions, then letter writing, email and notice questions, passage question, then preposition and rewriting the sentences. Among all these questions, we know that preposition is really hard to crack, right? So preposition seems to be a thorn in the path of students. So, how to crack this preposition? So, for that, we need to have an idea or we need to get mastery over phrasal verbs. Now, what is phrasal verbs? So, phrasal verb is a combination or mixture of two or three words to make a phrase with single meaning. Phrasal verbs combine a verb and a preposition. So, a verb plus a preposition equals phrasal verb. The meaning of a phrasal verb is usually completely different than the meaning of the verb and the preposition separately. So, understanding a phrasal verb's meaning is really hard. So, now we are going to deal with some of the phrasal verbs which commonly come for the exam. Okay. So, first of all, we can deal with phrasal verbs with bear. Okay, bear away. Bear away means to win. So, for example, we can write, you can see that he bore dash the first prize. So, he bore means you must be wondering what is this bore. Okay, this is the past form of bear. So he bore away the first prize, or you can use off also. So which come to the meaning that he won the first prize. Understood? He bore away the first prize means he won the first prize. So just like this, each and every verb, phrasal verbs is having a different kind of meaning. So we need to know the phrasal verbs and understand it very wisely, and afterwards we can go and crack the prepositions. Okay, now bear down. Bear down means overthrow or to crush down something. Okay, so just understand the meaning. Now we'll go for the example. He was able to bear down all the opposition. Means he was able to crush down all the opposition party or opposition army. Understood? Then bear with, that is to tolerate. It is similar to put up with. Okay, put up with means tolerate. So example, we can write, we could not bear with her violent temper. I hope you understood the meaning. We could not tolerate her violent temper. Now you understand? So bear away, bear down, bear with, these are the common phrases you can see for the examinations. Okay, so first of all, we are starting with the letter B. Okay, all the phrasal verbs starting with the letter B. Next, we can see back up and back out. So, back up means supported. So, example, he was backed up by his friends. He was supported by his friends. I hope you understood the meaning. Then, back out. Back out means left or withdrew. Okay, so example will come. He backed out at the last 5 minutes. For example, we can say that he backed out from the contest. Okay, he might he might have initially he has given the name and afterwards he left the contest. So for that and for all those situations, we can use back out. Okay, so next back down, that is withdrew itself, but in a different meaning, that is concede defeat or stop arguing. Okay, so example, Jenny never backs down. She never stop arguing. She loves debating and usually wins. Jenny never backs down. She never stop arguing. I hope you understood the meaning. So now we'll go to the next phrasal verbs. So here you can see a few number of phrasal verbs using bring. Okay, bring up and bring out. Bring up means nurture or help in growing. Example, he was brought up by his grandparents. So he was nurtured by his grandparents. They helped in growing. Okay. So bring out means to publish or to come to light. Okay. to bring to light. Example, they brought out. Okay, they brought out the monthly magazine. So they published the monthly magazine. Otherwise, you can use it in to bring the light. Okay. Bring about means to happen or to cause. So, as an example, you can write his dishonest ways has brought about his ruin, because all his deeds have has brought him to the result of what that result ought to happen. He himself is the reason for his destruction. Okay, he has brought about his ruin. Next, bring forth to produce something. Example, a good tree brings forth good fruit. Okay, so to produce something, we will say bring forth. Next, bring in. That is, bring in means to yield as the result of the sale. For example, how much will the auction bring in? Will bring in. That means the result of the sale. Okay, so I hope you understood bring up, bring out, bring about, bring forth, and bring in. Now, next we can deal with break. Okay, break down. Break down means to demolish. So, example, the enemies broke down under pressure. I hope you understood the meaning. Break out means to spread. Just how you can see the current situation, COVID 19 broke out in the locality, or you can name some other country also. Okay, broke out means to spread. Break into, that is to enter by force. Example, the thieves broke into the house, entered by force. Now, break up. So, breakup is a word we usually use in our common conversation. Breakup is having two meanings. One is to dissolve something. For example, the National Assembly broke up after the meeting. Dissolved. The National Assembly dissolved after the meeting. That is for finding some solutions and all. Okay. Now, break with. Stop being friendly with someone. So, as an example, he was my friend, but now I have broken with him. The same thing we can say it like broken up with him, or we used to say I break up with him. This is a common usage we can see in day-to-day conversation. Okay, breakup also have the meaning like to stop any close relationship with someone. Okay, or to break some relationship. Now next is phrasal verbs with get. Okay, so all this while we were discussing about the letter B, how what all kinds of phrasal verbs will come. Okay, so now we'll discuss get. Get across means to be communicated or understood. We need to understand. Okay, example, I want to improve my English. I really hope to get my ideas dashed to my co-workers in Canada. So I really hope to get my ideas across to my co-workers. I really want want to know that the co-workers really understood what my ideas are. Okay, then get along with means to have a friendly relationship with someone. So, for example, Jordan is close with most of his family, but he doesn't get along with, okay, get along with his brother. That shows to have a, he does not have a friendly relationship with his brother. Now, get around, to move from place to place or from person to person. So, as an example, my great uncle can't walk anymore, but he gets around with an electric scooter. I hope you understood the meaning over there. It is just to move from one place to another place. Get around to. Don't get confused with get around and get around to. Okay, so small, this kind of preposition, sometimes you may find one preposition or two prepositions. At that time, meanings will change. You have to be very careful. Get around to find the time to do something. Example, I was so busy with my private students that I didn't write a blog post last week. I wanted to, but I never got around to it. I hope you understood the meaning now. Okay, to find the time to do something. So, first of all, we have learned get across, that is to be communicate or understood by someone. Okay, and get along with means to have a friendly relationship with someone. Then get around, to move from one place to another place. Get around to means to find the time to do something. You have seen the a slight difference between get round and get around to. Now next is phrasal verbs with get away. Get away is used in different way. That is, get away from is there, get away with is there. Get away from, to succeed in leaving a place. Example, I won't be able to get away from the office before 7:30. Okay, get away from, I won't be able to get away I won't be able to leave the office before 7:30. That's the meaning. I won't be able to leave the office before 7:30. So instead of that leave, we are using the phrasal verbs get away from. I hope you understood. Then get away with, to steal something and escape with it. Now the example, thieves got away with computer equipment worth $30,000. Okay. So what could be the answer? What could be the meaning of it? Hmm? That the thieves got away with of $30,000 worth of computer equipment and they haven't been caught yet. Okay, steal something is something else. Okay, to steal something and escape with it. They made to escape. Okay, so they haven't been caught yet. So in that meaning only you can use get away with. They escaped and they haven't been caught yet. So thieves got away with computer equipment worth $30,000. I hope that's clear for you now. The phrasal verbs. I'm not saying it a lot. Just now we'll go through the phrasal verbs once again. So first the phrasal verbs is bear away, bear down and bear with. Next is back up, back out and back down. Then bring up, bring out, bring about, bring forth and bring in. Then break down, break out, break into, break up, break with. So now phrasal words with get across, get along with, get around to, get away from, get away with. So all these are the common phrases you can see for the examinations. So the other phrasal verbs, I will say that in the next video. So now we can go for some of the exercises. Okay, these are the exercises I've given for you, so please note down all these notes and this exercise also, and afterwards I will ask for it. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. And when we finish up with this phrasal verbs, we can start with the preposition, so it will be easy for you to crack the prepositions. Thank you, students.